first we would like to know if you're satisfied with the progress of this tour, which is devoted to presentation of your excellent new album, The Visitation.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're going down great. We're in Munich again. It's going to be good tonight. Started off in Sweden, Stockholm. That was good. A bit cold, but it was good. Get into the music, you know, and the fans were, oh yeah, new songs. The new songs are going down really good. So it's a real good feeling on the tour at the moment. I had a day off yesterday, so I'm all clean again. And yeah, and we start again tonight, the second part of the show, the tour. You carry on, yeah. I'm having a fag, but lose the cigarette. Yeah. And yeah, it's going ever so good, really good. Really happy to be back in Germany, of course. Did Prague a couple of nights ago. Great, oh, amazing. Amazing people, crowd, you know. I mean, a little club, but it was like really rammed and like. So we're trying to build up a reputation for ourselves in the Czech Republic, places like that. So it's going well, yeah. Thank you. And I'm in good spirits, yeah. Oh, some more people.
Good to hear that. So can you tell us something about the working process behind The Visitation?
What, how we recorded it, you mean?
Yeah, recording.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Took about 6 months to do. Tony came with, well, as soon as we finished the Moon King tour last time, Tony was back in his studio at home. He said, oh, I've written 8 songs already. I mean, oh, blimey, and we just finished tour. So he gets on with it really quick, you know. And he brings the ideas for the songs in a few months later, prepared. But he can only go so far in his home studio. And we go into the big studio, and that's where I come in, and I go, all right, what you got for me? Because I'm the first one to hear it, apart from Tony. And I get all excited because it's a new Magnum album, and oh, what's it going to be like? And oh yeah, I can see the direction of this, and you know, you just hear a couple of things, you go, yeah, it's going to be good, going to be good. There's no words yet, you know. It's going, just make up some words so we can get a chorus together, and then a verse, and then a middle eight, and then a solo. Oh, we'll put the solo there, you know. Just get the loose construction of the song together. Then the band comes in, and we go, right, okay, this is how it goes, you know. We'll start, you know, bashing away, and I'm just singing rubbish words, and then the proper lyrics come along much later, you understand? You know? All the wonderful words come along much later. We get the music together first, yeah, the arrangement of the song, right? I'm just like, not singing anything.
So the text came out later?
Yeah. I mean, the lyrics are my bit, the emotion part of the song, you know. And the album is made up of 10 songs. It's quite a up-tempo feel to the whole thing this time. You know, I think Moon King was more laid back. This is more go for it. The guitars up front are a lot louder now.
Heavier, more straightforward.
Yeah, it's so it's going. The new approach is going down very well. We're a rock band again, so we should be. Not heavy metal, just a rock band. You know, with you know, an intelligent. Playing intelligent music, I believe, and that's what Magnum fans like, you know. Intelligent lyrics, and Tony writes where he can. It's quite personal to Tony, but it could also relate to a lot of other people, you know. So it's not just him. So you go, oh yeah, that could be me, you know, when you're down and out and sad or something, or you're having a great time years ago, and he looks back years ago how we were, you know, growing up in our childhood and teenagers. There's a couple of songs on there about that, you know, that's personal. But other songs, other songs are just observations of what's going on in the world today. You know, all the disaster stuff and the revolution going on and all that, you know. We've got a song called Freedom Day, you know. Bang on your freedom bell, bang, it's one of them songs. And that you know, shout for yourselves and sing till your voices break, you know, for freedom, you know, we want, and that's going on all around the world at the moment, again. So he's good at observing what's going on, you know, and puts it into a poetical form, you know, so it's, you understand, yeah. He's very good songwriter, he's great, he's an army singer, and that's it. Together we share the emotion between us, you know, and I think that's what comes off the stage to the fans. And the feedback we get from the fans is tremendous. I mean, it makes me cry sometimes just to see everybody, you know, going, yes, I know what you mean.
Enjoying.
Yes, we're with you, you know.
I
It's
guess
fantastic.
is very important because you are a main vocal. You have to sing all this music.
Oh,
that
yeah.
You feel it, right?
Oh yeah, I can't just go, yeah, I love you, ha ha ha. You know, we don't do songs like that. You know, it's got to mean something, a bit more than that to me, to get a performance out of me, you know, and then I'm happy doing that. So yeah, it's a wonderful album, I believe.
Which songs from the new album do you like the most?
Pardon?
Which songs from the new album do you like the most?
Oh,
Your favorite songs from the
yeah,
presentation?
yeah, well, I don't know, most of them I think. I couldn't really leave anything out, you know. I mean, we've picked 6 for stage that we thought would be good for stage. They're not all for stage, some are just to listen at home, you know. And I love those as well, you know. But the 6 we picked for stage, I mean, those are my favourites. So, I mean, Mother Nature's Final Dance is a wonderful song. Wild Angels is different again. That is just like go for it and have a good time. Wild Angels in the sky and thunder in the air, and it doesn't have, that one doesn't have to make a lot of sense. It's just like I got my tambourine bashing. That's just a good time song, you know. So, but the others you have to listen to the words a bit more. As I say. So it's, all in all, I think, you know, tremendous stuff. Everybody loves it, and great, you know. Thanks, people. Thanks for sticking with us. You're brilliant.
Absolutely.
People. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant music. You deliver to us your brilliant music. So
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, we try to do our best to please our fans and ourselves as well. You know, we want to be happy with the song.
Of course.
So it seems to be working.
Band first.
Yeah, so I love the new songs, but we do quite a few old ones as well when we were on stage for nearly 2 hours.
Next question.
Next question, yes. Next question.
Next question, Peter.
Can I pull my trousers off?
Please, can you tell us how was it like working with Vigilante producer Roger Taylor?
Oh, it was a long time ago, 1986, yeah. Yeah, we was in Queen's Studio, Montreux, in Montreux, Mountain Studios in Montreux, owned by Queen, and Roger Taylor was our producer. Brilliant. And his sidekick Dave Richards, who was the engineer.
Dave Richards.
And it was a great album. It was more of a technological advancement for us. That because it followed on a Storyteller's Night, which we did in Birmingham in England, and then we go. The next album's like, whoa, we've got Queen behind us, you know, brilliant. And Brian May was popping in and out, and Rogers would pop in and out, you know, because they were filming It's a Kind of Magic video at the same time. So he had to keep going back to London and do that, to film that, and he kept popping in. So we'd get on with Dave Richards in between, you know. And so a lot of stuff came from him as well, you know, the ideas. Fantastic, yeah, we made real good friends there. And then we went on tour, and then Roger, some years later, in the early 90s, when Freddie had died, unfortunately, Roger formed his own band called The Cross.
The Cross, yeah.
And he said, could I come and open up for you? Like, yeah, cool, yeah, why not? So that was terrific, a big bonus, you know. Yeah, but, so yeah, it was a real pleasure.
He also did the back vocals. He was also a back singer on some songs.
Yes, yeah, Roger
Background
did
singer.
some backing singing for us, yeah, the high stuff, which was out of my reach. So, come on, Roger, get in there. And we'd track him up, and you know, he'd sound like a choir, and he was brilliant, he was mad for it, yeah. We didn't think he'd do it, but yeah, he was very nice about it. Yeah, I'll sing on your album, you know. I thought we'd just produce it. Oh, no, don't. Because some people are funny about that, aren't they? It was like, yeah, well, what do you want me to sing? Fantastic. So, right, you can't get better than that, really, can you? Yeah, so I had a good time. And we're staying in a place called The Bunker, which is like underground. All the rooms were underground, weird place. But we had a good time, and the Montreux, the lake and all that, and the casino, and we'd eat our dinner in the casino and have a bit of a gamble, you know. Quid. But next door to the studio, that's where they filmed the Montreux Film Festival. These double doors open up. There's the studio, open up the double doors, and that's big, great big room. That's where the Montreux Jazz Festival, Film Festival, Jazz Festival was filmed, yeah. I think I'm losing weight. My back's getting falling down. Yeah, so that was a good experience for us, thank you. Great. We're still friends with him now, it's nice. Yeah, we still see him on occasion. And Brian. Yeah, a lot of stories there, you can imagine. Yeah. too many for now.
Next question.
Yeah.
What were your favorite moments from on a storyteller's night's recording sessions?
Favourite moments from that?
Yeah.
Getting the album finished, probably. It took forever. We'd played some of those songs on tour before we'd even recorded it, just to try them out on the fans. How Far Jerusalem, the More Dansant, stuff like that, All England's Eyes, which we still do on stage now. And we thought, yeah, okay, these are the right songs to record. So we went and recorded, and then we had good fun. We had a different drummer then, Jim Simpson on drums. Who left us. He's still trying to say, "Can I have my old job back?" I said, "Sorry, we got Harry now." Even better. It was all. It was a good time to record. We did it in UB40's studio. UB40, reggae band from Birmingham, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And we did it at Depp International, their studio. And it took ages, but it was a learning curve, and we funded it ourselves. We had no record deal for it. We got one afterwards, after the album came out and started selling a load, and Polydor picked it up, Polydor Germany. We were doing Monsters of Rock, Donington, that year, and we signed a deal, a worldwide deal with them, and they took over the album. It came out on a local label, FM Revolver, at first, and then they took it over, and they enlarged the artwork, and the packaging was much nicer, because they got a lot of money. We were broke, so okay, go for it, and they picked us up, and we haven't looked back since, really. We carried on with Polydor for years, with the Wings of Heaven album, and big album that was, on Polydor, and we was having videos out all the time. It was a good time, very good time.
Absolutely.
The video charts every week, We had 3 hit records off that one, so yeah, that all came from Polydor signing us on the Stumps. That was nice. Yeah, great time. Those are my memories.
Thank you. What kind of driving force keeps the band together after all these years? It seems that every new album after your union is even better than the previous one.
I think so. Yeah. We had a break in the mid-90s. It wasn't really going anywhere, and me and Tony did a project called Hard Rain. And we did 2 albums for that, and then I started doing some working with other people. Gary Hughes from 10 and other people doing the solo albums. And kind of left Hard Rain, it wasn't really going anywhere again. And then we got Magnum back together in the early 21st century. Sounds good, doesn't it? And Tony's took a couple of albums to get back into writing great and wonderful Magnum songs again. We have an album called Breath of Life and then Brand New Morning, which were pretty good, but he didn't get any satisfaction from those records. But the next one, Princess Alice, was the one. That's when he went, got it back, here we go. And that's when we went, and that's when everybody came back to, oh yeah, this is the Magnum we want, yeah. So and that's when we got everybody back, It was like, ooh, hang on, we're struggling here, and then that album came out and it's all wonderful again. Then the Moon King, of course, and now this one. It's all there now, as you'll hear tonight. It's a really solid direction. It's how Magnum should sound. We struggled a bit in between, but we're back big time now. And the Ampere! Club Ampere. It's been old, power station.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's why it's called Ampere, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any special plans concerning your solo career in the near future?
Yeah, no, that's kind of on hold at the moment. There's so much going on with Magnum, and I've got to really, stick with the boys and push this for what it's worth while we can, So I haven't really got time to do anything else. I mean, I'm still doing Avantasia though. I'm going to appear at Wacken in August with the Avantasia show. I'm looking forward to that. But the rest is just Magnum, just touring, rehearsing, back in the studio again. So, I mean, I had a great time on solo stuff, and I hope to do it again in the future, but not now. There's too much going on. But Avantasia, yeah, I'm still doing Avantasia in between Magnum, yeah, sure. Absolutely, I'll get on great with Tobias Sammet and Sasha Pesh and everybody, and you know, so I keep that in my life. It's very close to my heart. All right, Toby, and Magnum is my heart, my whole heart, anyway. So I love the both, you know, but I do it when I can, you know, if I can do it, because it's very hard to get like I'm one of 7 singers. Johan Lander and Amanda Somerville and Oliver Hartman, everybody, getting out and Toby and everybody, getting out everybody together. We've all got our own bands and projects and records to do, like. So we're trying to, you know, if it ever happens again, I'm there, if I can do it. But it took a miracle to put it together this time. You know, we just did around the world. Did 11 shows, 11 arena shows around the world, South America, Japan, yeah. That's another story. Oh, let's not go there. And yeah, it was a wonderful time, wonderful tour. I'd never been to half these places. I've always been around Europe, and they go, oh, Japan, South America, brilliant, I'm your man, yeah. And my manager Annie came with me, she set it all up for me. And then Tobias, Annie and me are real close friends, you know. So I hope that happens again. If it does, I'm there, if I can do it. In the meantime, it's all Magnum, and that's how it should be. Yeah.
One of the last questions is, are there any particular musician from other bands you used to meet with and work together?
Well, I've kind of done that thing, you know. If you'd have asked me that question 20 years ago, I'd have been going, yeah, Ronnie James Dio. Met him, good friend. We got on great, you know. Ozzy Osbourne, okay, done a whole American tour with that guy, you know. All my heroes and my friends, you know. Now Tobias Sammet, who I'd never heard of until 10 years ago, and you know, massive Magnum fan, and do you want to do some songs? And I'm going, and Annie said, he's big in his own right. Edgar, I went, oh yeah, I've heard of them, sure. So again, that would have been another name, Tobias Sammet. Johan Lander, who I've worked with and recorded with, you know. So I've kind of done it already, you know. I'm kind of there already, and I'm very lucky to work with these people, you know. I'm not really looking for anybody else, really, you know. I think I'm full up now of who can I work with. I've got enough on my plate, you know. And if Avantasia happens again, then that'll be all the people I would want to work with anyway. So I'm quite content with that. That is enough for me, really. I'm not, oh, I wish I was doing this. It's not. I'm there already, you understand, yeah. Which is great, you know. Not many people can say that, you know. But I have no wishes really, apart from keeping it all going and getting up there and getting back to where we belong. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right.